Hey everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. So let's just say a few things happened on the last stream. My character got a new hairstyle, so yeah. Let's go ahead and continue. If you haven't joined one of the streams before, we typically do those most every Saturday. So feel free to join and come wander around the world with us there. We have a lot of fun on those. So, all right, I think we needed to talk to Minfilia here. Things are getting a little bit wild in Ul'dah. It is a relief to see you healthy and hale, Solitary. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. Clearly, the only injury Alphino suffered was his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other scions need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now. This might be good. Oh, there's another threat in the Black Shroud. Okay. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I have received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramuh. I'm sorry? May have? Then it is not certain? The Elder Seer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylph lands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, Antecedent, but the fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, a lot of words, I don't know, Garuda and so on, Ramuh is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, it would surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon, you foresaw this eventuality and did not to prevent it? I told Papalymo. I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory? They already summoned Ramuh once right after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came tramping through the forest. And so long as Castrum Orion stands, the sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Hida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like that the sylphs perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way of a primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without this civilizing influence of mankind. But that is it. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Solitary, through your dealings with the sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramuh can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. I'll try. A fond hope, were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can. Let us continue this discussion on. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Solitary. Pray report to Commander Halu at Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steel yourself for the worst while I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter. Experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Ramuh time! Okay. We never really did fight him earlier on, so I was like, we're probably gonna have to do it eventually, right? Okay. New Gridania, let's roll. I guess I could have used return. I think that's still my return point. Over here. It's like, where is this place again? Hope everybody's doing well today. Excited to kind of continue and see where the story goes from here. I don't know how much more of a Realm Reborn we have. I think there's still a bit more. I think we're getting kind of close, though. Private Saturn, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for an eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray make your way to Nofika's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the Lotus Stand. Let's see, where is that one at? Okay. It's up this way. Okay. Okay. The other Scions have already arrived, sir. May I show you in? Of course. I'm always the last one to arrive. First one to go into battle.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
Oh.
Our guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided.
Let's see about
Blessed
that, I
as you
guess.
are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
I have a feeling it's not going to be quite that easy.
You have my thanks. Pray make for little solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Vaorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Okay. Let's see. Lord of Levin. Okay, this should be interesting. Private Saturn, I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the primal Ramuh himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I have been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the areas we speak, that we might ascertain the location where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Let's just go with some money. The quest name is called Levin and Impression. I like that. Okay. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. This one returns and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the Touched Ones summoned Lord Ramuh. Your timing is impeccable, my buttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please come with this one. Okay. Where'd they go? This area is pretty cool. Here we are. Wise ones have ventured deep, deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. I like this music, okay. I don't think I've heard this before. Let's see. Oh. This is cool. Okay. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramuh, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, walking one. Aha. What? Here's everybody. So it's actually you. I am relieved. For a moment I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics. It's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Ishtolo's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. Oh, really? That's quite enough, Papalimo. My apologies, it's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and am pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion, to wit, that Ramuh was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aetheryte. Come, Solitary, the Lord of Leven awaits. I'm ready. Don't mind me just getting attacked done. There we go. Oh, cool.
Nora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Cool.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
That's me.
I am Ramuh, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean,
Holy
it
crap,
matters
is that
not.
all
The
his
good
beard?
intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
I think we're gonna have to fight.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial.
Of course, okay.
If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Uh-oh.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Okay.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
Oh. What's he doing here?
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Would I have to take off my sunglasses? The striking tree, hard, is now accessible. Let's make sure I have my best equipment actually on here. see. Is this gonna be 4-person, 8-person? What? Okay. Alright, let's give this a try. Yeah, looks like it is 8-person. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take to queue up for this. Okay, it's go time. Let's go. I'm just flying around the world. Let's go. I'm not sure what to expect out of this. Hopefully I don't let the other party members down. Woo. Cool. This setting is cool looking. This theme's gonna go in, isn't it? Sick. What is going on? Oh. Okay. I like the vibe of this song, it's cool. Okay. So far, so good. Pronounce this sentence. Judgment Bolt. That is not good. Okay, not too bad. almost got him, actually. Somebody's frozen? Get 3 orbs to break tether? Oh, somebody used the limit break. I was about to use that. Yo, this song is sick. Nope. Party all left. Well, GG's everybody.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
Do we kill him? I thought we were just doing like a
the truth hath been revealed
like a fight
unto
for
me.
fun.
If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Cool. I think we will continue there next time. That was cool. I liked the music. Ramuh looked cool. This area is cool. Yeah, that was actually quite fun. So, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care. Be safe. I'll talk to you then. Bye.